In April 1945, the U.S. military invaded Okinawa, turning the island into a 3-month apocalypse. The Japanese had orders to fight to the absolute death from a hidden network of tunnels. Amidst this chaotic meat grinder, 2 American soldiers were about to face impossible odds on 2 different ridges. One refused to touch a weapon. The other would turn the enemy's own artillery into a football. And neither of them was planning on dying today. The center of the nightmare was Hacksaw Ridge, a 400-foot vertical cliff. When a massive Japanese counterattack forced the U.S. troops to retreat over the edge, Private Desmond Doss stayed behind. Doss was a medic who refused to carry a rifle, a pistol, or even a knife due to his religious beliefs. As the sky turned black with smoke, Doss was left entirely alone on the plateau. Japanese patrols began combing the mud, bayoneting survivors. He was completely unarmed, and the enemy was closing in. Just miles away, Technical Sergeant Beauford T. was facing his own nightmare. A massive pre-dawn infantry charge had completely shattered his unit's flank. Anderson ordered his remaining men into cover, stepping out into the open completely alone to face the charging wave. He emptied his rifle until he was completely out of ammo, but the enemy kept coming. Suddenly, a heavy, unexploded Japanese mortar shell slammed into the mud right next to him. The enemy was seconds away, and a live explosive was sitting at his feet. 2 men, 2 death sentences. Doss is unarmed in the dark with enemy patrols hunting him. Anderson is out of ammo with a live artillery shell at his feet. Before we see how they survived, put yourself in this hell. Whose situation would you rather face? The unarmed savior or the solo defender? Drop your choice below. Let's see who has the grit to answer. Instead of hiding, Desmond Doss went to work. For 12 agonizing hours, he crawled through the mud on his stomach, locating bleeding men while Japanese soldiers passed just feet away. He dragged wounded men to the cliffside, tied a rope around their chests, and manually lowered 75 men down the 400-foot drop to safety, looking at the sky after each one and praying, "Lord, please help me get one more." Back on the other ridge, Beauford T. Anderson made a decision of pure madness. He reached down, picked up the live, unexploded Japanese mortar shell, slammed the cap against a rock to arm it, and hurled it like a football straight into the charging enemy. The explosion was massive. Anderson didn't stop. He scrambled through the dirt, picking up more active Japanese artillery shells, arming them, and throwing them by hand until the entire enemy assault was blown to pieces. Both Doss and Anderson miraculously survived the bloodiest battle of the Pacific, with both men earning the Medal of Honor. They proved that a single man's resolve can alter history.